Great job, everybody. Sometimes it's worth stopping and thinking for a minute, how the heck do we test anyway? We're learning this art, we're supposed to be getting beyond ego, and we have this rank thing, we do all these tests and stuff. How does that fit in? For me, I asked myself this question many times, and the answer has not always come back the same. But over 20 years of Aikido and doing tests myself and watching tests, to me it's part of the training, because preparing for the test and getting up and having that moment of focus really elevates your idea of what you feel is going on, what you think about the technique. And so while you're testing, you notice things that maybe didn't go quite what you planned. And then days following, you work on those, and your Aikido's better. And so far, everybody that's tested their Aikido immediately jumps level. And it's just from that focus. During our regular training, we're not able to maintain that focus. But over time, our ability to do that gets better and better. But it comes from moments like this. It's like you're up there, you want to do your Aikido, you want to do the best you can, and so you get a little bit nervous, and then your focus elevates. It's there. We want to have that in our everyday training, but it's difficult to maintain that. We got so much going on. You come into work, things on your head, and you don't have that clarity. But when you're up there and everybody's watching, all of a sudden all those other thoughts go away. And we learn to develop that ability to focus. And over time, my approach to teaching has changed radically. Early on, we memorized steps. Shihonagi, step, 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 step. So we were good at mimicking the movement, but no Aikido. We didn't understand what the blending was about. We didn't walk through anything, but our partner was there. We were doing things to our partner. And so over time, as I've recognized more about what Aikido's about, we've shifted a little bit. So we sacrifice a little bit in the early going, knowing exactly what the techniques are. maybe exactly where to put her feet this way to make it look exactly like Nikyu or Nikyu, or maybe we're not perfect at doing two multis and two udas. But so far, what I can see is people even early on get a quicker understanding of how to blend, what's happening in here. And those things I'm seeing in all of our tests, and those are good things. But just trust that you'll understand the techniques better as time goes on. So early on it's a little tough, and we sacrifice maybe a little bit in the early going of knowing exactly what Shiho Nage is or Kotegaishi. But we're learning when a partner comes how to feel that energy, bring that inside, and move from here. It's a much different approach, and so I don't know. Maybe in 5 years I'll be doing it differently. But today, I see that that's better than what I did 5 years ago. And so the Zanzan first test is tough. You're nervous. And maybe you don't know the techniques very well. But just getting up there and going through it, good job. And what you'll see is over time that'll get easier and easier. And then we'll do the next test, and then you'll look back. Last test, you go, well, gosh, I've grown this much from this test to this test, and you'll see it. You come in every day and you don't necessarily notice that you're getting better. It's like watching grass grow. You got to mow it every week, but you can't actually see it. And when it's you're constantly there, and you know how you feel, and it doesn't feel much different than 2 days ago. But trust that it is getting better. And couple of things on the test. Mostly just keep working on the very first part. The most important part of anything is how to blend part. Possibly more just for a second. So sometimes we get caught up. I want to do Nikyu. I want to do Kotegaishi or whatever. So we're constantly thinking. So he's coming Yoko Minuchi, and I'm just thinking, I just want to do Nikyu. Right? Because that's my idea. But the most important part, it doesn't matter what the technique is, is he comes, I bring this energy in here. Then it winds up in Kotegaishi good. And over time we'll learn how to make that happen better. But the most important thing is not to think about get to the Nikyu right away. Because the technique happens second. It all starts from bringing his energy here. Right? So I can't just say Nikyu right away. So well, I knew the end, this was Nikyu, but there was no Aiki in the middle, so everything kind of falls apart. So that's the thing we have to understand. Without this initial blending, nothing matters. It doesn't matter that I know his name, I know the movement. If I can't get him to come to here and feel that in my center, then we don't have any Aikido at all. We may know what the movements are, we can walk through. But in my opinion, we're missing the heart of the art. But I just wanted to mention that. So, Zama-san, one thing I want to mention is start in your training every time. Think about Hami. Because you're starting this way. Over time, Hami will be less important because your body will know what it feels like. But initially, for example, Todd comes ski. If I'm square, boom, this hits. But if I just take this stance, and now all of a sudden, I can deflect. Even if I don't even move. It's hard to hit me square, I move this way. So, Hami is a way of deflecting energy. I'm drawing his force in here, and then turning, just like I drop a marble on a plate. Boing, boing, it bounces. But if I turn the plate, bing, it goes. So if he comes, we move that energy. Bounces off the plate. So Hami, very important each time. In a Hami. Doesn't matter what the attack is. Yokoman, Shoman, I want to start in a Hami. Each time. Just watch that and it'll bump up right away. So I'm talking way too much, sorry. We don't do so many of these test days, and I just wanted to give you something to think about. Just remember, tests are important because it's just part of the training, and it's a little nerve-wracking, but every time people get better. And, thanks so much. Also, senior students, it gives them a chance to work with junior people and kind of think about, why do I do what I do? I mean, it's a good opportunity for them as well to think through their idea. And Charleston, gosh, amazing improvement. Your sword water was just beautiful. Posture was nice, the movement was good. I don't know if you may notice, but huge jump from the last test on that alone. And Rossan, your Rondori was the best part of the whole test. Why? You trusted. you trusted yourself, and you didn't use your arms, and you moved your body, and you used the mat well, and just great job. A huge improvement from the last test too. And your run work was good as well. Nice mat movement, and so overall, great job, everybody. So I'll quit talking, and we can go. Good job. What I got told. Hey,